and welcome. It's me. I know it's been a while. It's been a whole week. I know, right? Whole 7 days I left you. I hope you're not too sad. But I'm back now. Back, Gabby. Hello everyone. Hello Nimby. Hello Kava. Hello Benjamin. Hello Rahel. Hello Spooky. Hello Nova says Vanta. Welcome. We are back. It's been so long. You have to learn to read yourself. Honestly, no. It is worth it. I'm glad you learned a new skill while I was away. Rise of the Bride. Oh my god, you're back. How's the new job? How's your week? The new job is good. This is certainly the second most exciting VTuber ton of it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. There was a much more exciting one this week. I'll give you that much. Saba! Saba bien, merci. You've got a flight in less than 24 hours? Lordy. Membership baby is roughly the size of a grape. Wonderful, Kevlar. I'm glad the membership baby is coming along well. I love that meme. I love it. It's so silly. The new job is good. I will be preparing the presentation on my lunchtime sandwiches for Sunday. As promised. I can't not tell you I'm going to do a presentation on a sandwich and not do a presentation on a sandwich. So I'll be doing that. It's a good job. I've worked a lot though. Out of the 7 days that I've not been streaming, I was at work for 6 of them. I'm still tired. But I did have a good. I get to listen to a lot of audiobooks. It's wonderful. Grilled cheese. Not grilled cheese. Not grilled cheese. No. It's not grilled cheese. I could probably make one at work if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. I would get in the way of the people in the kitchen if I did that. But yeah, enough about sandwiches. We have crime to deal with. Crime! We must attorney the aces of the crimes. Grilled cheese parmesan? Is that not just grilled cheese cheese? Grilled cheese, grilled cheese. In this heat, just leave the cheese on the counter and grill it so you would. It's so warm. I hate it. I hate it so much. This jumper is so warm. My shoulder vents is the only way I'm living right now. If you cover my shoulders, I will die. Now how a lot of anime girls have hair vents? I have shoulder vents. Very important. Professional sandwich flipper. Professional, not professional maker of sandwiches. My job isn't making sandwiches, for the record. It's just that my job offers me the opportunity to make a sandwich at lunch out of their own stuff. So I get to make my own sandwich for lunch. I don't have to buy my own lunch, which is great. It's wonderful. Saving money. The heat's been brutal. Good thing you're bald. I'm not bald! Not bald. I'll go on break again if you keep saying I'm bald. Cover the shoulder holes and all the heat comes out of the neck like volcano. It would! Vesuvius! We'll have another Pompeii in England if you cover my shoulder vents. Continue! Okay, so this one, the Turnabout Trial. Samurai. We can go like a samurai. We can go like a samurai. Anyway, what were we doing? We were investigating. If we say she's bold, she's enough time. She's gonna crack. No! I'm not bold. Not bold. No. Beautiful blonde locks. Thank you very much. Pompeii to the north. 2,000 years will cover the northern town and conclude there was no culture. Yeah. Except tea. They will discover there was mugs for tea and know that they drank. Okay, who's this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? none of these, right? Like, let's try to recap a hot minute as to what the hell is going on. We've got... So, to turn out into day 3, we realized that the person in the samurai outfit that was in the photo was not in fact Will Powers. It was in fact our victim, who went to Screen 2 at some point and got murdered there, potentially, and then got taken to Studio 2. Studio 1. And this would have been during the break that the producer and the screenwriter had taken. And also the victim seemingly drugged our defendant's food so he could steal the suit. As for who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? I don't think it was the assistant girl. I'm pretty sure she said she was in Studio 1 the whole time, but if she was in Studio 1, could she not have done it? Maybe, question mark. Can I have a look? Right, we've got this, which we know is the thing now. We've got the car key for Studio 1. The guide map of the studios. Let's check that. So we know most people were in the employee area, and the main gate. I mean, I suppose she never would have killed her bestie. I don't know. We just got to try things. It's been too long. It's been 2 weeks. I don't remember shit. It's not gonna be the grade school boy. He couldn't have done it because he's a sweetie and he just could not, would not, should not. Assistant girl? Maybe? I doubt it. Windbag? Windbag wouldn't have done it. Windbag wouldn't have killed her hero. Not that she knew it was her hero, but I really doubt Windbag would have done it. Which makes me want to press assistant girl. So maybe. It was the assistant! The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, no, I didn't. No, that's not what happened. We've already said that that's not right. Yeah, you call me out, Edgy. I deserve it. You're serious. You've got guts, Mr. Right. Remember the photo. It wasn't the steel samurai who made him. He was dragging his sword. Oh, bad feeling. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury. Wait, is this right? Have I loaded the right thingy? Wait a minute. I think I've loaded the wrong... Wait a minute, load. Yeah, I've loaded the wrong save. There we go. Okay. We were like a day behind. I didn't save it. Oh no. No wonder I was confused. I think we did start this as well. I just forgot to save it. This is why I needed a break. Oh wow. Let's do the tide warp again. It's fine, at least now we're at the start, so we can recap well enough. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor! See, this is why it's dangerous to go on bricks, even if the reason is sensible. Oh, you don't know how tired I would have been if I actually streamed. I'd get a game over on this if I'd streamed last week. It would have been so bad, I would have been like... Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claimed that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edward seems a bit on edge today. Yeah, we definitely read that line. I remember that line. You get a nice recap of where the fudge I was up to. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss Diva's quest to the stand. Miss Diva's quest is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Yeah, because I got her to admit that she'd gone outside at the very least, and that she hadn't eaten her T-bone steak. But we're gonna do a wee bit of replaying. I do apologize that I forgot to see. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Fuck no. Diva's quest. I'm a producer for Dual Studios. I call people in the trailer studio. And the whole Mafia squad gets buckets. I mean, that would make it easier for me to, like, prove that she's a baddie. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everybody here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. I love this case because everyone's just fucking over Edgeworth. And anyone that makes Edgeworth look like this can't be that bad. She is. She absolutely is a baddie in every sense of the word. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. She's wearing pants or a dress? The day of the murder. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. And there was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hannah's body later, and we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you. The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Yes. I remember. We know that one. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okie dokie.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fucking go, Nick.
Day of the murder. So I entered the trailer a little before noon. Unfortunately, I don't remember what I had to present to get through this, or what I had to press. Press. I think it was the steak. Pretty sure it was like the T-bone steak. The 3 rounds after went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Let's fuck up these geezers, Nick.
Yeah. Took a 15-minute break, Sal and I ate steak. Press. Do you have someone who could verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person's enough. If she committed the murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence to prove that she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I know what she said a bit more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
Clearly the contradiction is that someone drove her and a van. Someone drove her in a van because smoking in vans is bad. But she's a bad, bad lady. She's not above smoking in enclosed areas. Okay, so I think what I need to do is present the plate.
Objection!
Yeah, I remember. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate your T-bones at reading. I haven't had to do it out loud for a whole week. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Peak T-bone steak consumption is whittling the bone enough to use it as a pick. Yes, that is T-bone steak peak T-bone steak consumption. You want to pick it up with your hands and get off the little bits of meat. Nom 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 nom. If you can't eat it like an animal, why are you eating it? Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Unless you're a weirdo that eats the bone. I think I know how. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You threw your steak. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Committing murder! Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. She isn't wearing pants, she's wearing a dress. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. Me and my eats bones. You can be a weirdo that eats bones, but know that I judge you. Because I used to be a weirdo that eats bones. When I was little, my mom would make me microwave chicken wings, and I would chew on the bones forever, to the point I would end up crunching up the bones. I wouldn't eat the bones entirely, but, bone marrow. She was meeting the Steel Samurai, alright. As Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You guys are incinerated the story. Not that bad. You killed him with your own hands. You stabbed him. Mr. Wright. Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull here, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez, any day. Okay, well, it's more of an acid pit that regulates its own pH levels to dissolve anything that enters. Yeah! It can deal with a few bones. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes. The samurai spear. Yeah. I am, as you can see,
could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
I mean, she couldn't, but her boys could. You couldn't, could you?
I think you'd have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon.
Pretty much anyone would.
You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Because it was the fence. It was the fence post. He died like the person he accidentally killed. She pulled the I'm just a girl, I'm just a widow girl card. I'm just a mafia lady. What possible harm could I do to anyone? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. It was the bone. He was stabbed with the oh, we already covered that, yeah. I can prove it with this. Is that right?
Take that!
Wrong, Mr. Wright. I haven't said anything yet. I know well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. He can sense it! Bro can sense when I'm about to do the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Shush! Right, okay, here's the evidence. I mean, it was amended with duct tape. It wouldn't really work. Bro got boned. Yeah, he did. Would the spear itself be the evidence? Because, like, it's mended with duct tape. Will that not...
Take that!
I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Yeah, I was right! I was right! Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Why did no one bring this up originally? Why is this only being brought up now? That we didn't even know what the murder weapon was. It's double-sided tape, just slapped the samurai with the side of it and dragged him up the stairs. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I am the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Shut up, Edgeworth. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Hammer? I can. Maybe. Kinda. Awesome. I would. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Grandpa, stop calling me out! 50-50. Finding the spear stuck in someone's body tends to make assumptions about what happened. Yeah. Very well, let's see what this murder weapon is then. It's this. Look at this photo. Oh, what's this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Oh, Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright! What is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth. You still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Da da da! Did I tell you that I didn't know the better weapon was? Sir, you've bullshit your way through the previous cases exactly like that. Yeah. Grandpa. Fuck out. I wanted to drop a pipe. Legasp! Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. She does look so much cooler with the scarf. With the hood on the scarf, it's true. She learned some fashion. Though, whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. She's still holding it together pretty well. She's not quite losing her cool yet. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, lordy. Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1? And returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. I realised I just stopped doing Edgeworth's voice for a hot minute there. There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Oh, she could do it. She had a van! What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance... Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let me hear it. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. In the van! Da 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 da! Easy, easy, easy. Miss Vasquez. You carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before anyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate's costume. Hold on, Mr. Wright. Don't forget that it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was! Of course Sal Manella had to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. In cahoots! The cahootiest cahoots you've ever cahooted. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? dot 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 dot. So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say? Oh, what would you like me to say? I lost, something like that? I just said that. But wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, was it you? You killed Jack Hammer. It's so awkward. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and as a result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer, right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? 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 Get you next time, catch it. Order! Mr. Edworth, your thoughts? Martin, He-Man, El Mastro del Universe. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. I lost some subscribers because I had the audacity to take a break. So, yeah, subscribe back, please. That would be lovely. Of course! It is as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Or is there? Edworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'm leaving. Oh, what do we do now? Testify again! Testify again! Testify again! Do it. I'd like you to testify again! Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! Damn! To come so far, da 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 da, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It seems there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Diva Miss Vasquez. Edgy? Edgy? Is Edgy coming to my rescue? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. Yeah, fair! I didn't. No! Edgy! Edgy! He comes out swinging and missing! No! I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. Do it, Edgy! You requested as well! 2 out of 2 lawyers requested another testimony. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. You just needed a second. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see what we have. I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Because frankly, I'm just sick of you shit. Edgeworth has been utterly believed throughout this entire case. I'm not surprised he's sick of this shit. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yes. Indeed, verily I say. Ago. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. Edgy! Oh, Edgy. It's not a miss, he's getting there! After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the courtroom concerning this matter. Nick! Why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth growing as a person? I'm so proud of him. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's just really sick of their shit. After finding the body. He's the Virgil to my Dante, that's why. He is the storm that is approaching. I was with Sal, an old bag, security lady, when we found the body. The assassin was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, old bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left after the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and directions. Then I went home. Okay, how could I pick this apart? Edgeworth saw Phoenix make stuff up and thought, I can't let this third rate lawyer beat me in any department. I don't know, I'm better at making shit up than he is, evidently. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key. You need to twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. I got this. Press everything. Were you? Were you? Hold it! What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you, Manel, arrive? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Nah, this doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense timing-wise. Because of when the road getting blocked. So they wouldn't have been able to use the van 10 minutes before. So it makes no sense. That's all. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy? The witness will continue her testimony. Okay. The system was there too, only Powers was absent. Press! Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember?
Remember what?
There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. I'm gonna press everything. Press as hard as I fucking can! Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body. One person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez.
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often met him on the bus when shooting at a location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers. Well that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. Okay, next. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Press! What was everyone else doing at the time?
No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence.
Just like this courtroom.
Silence. Hey Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Why? Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai.
I'm gonna press, if it's gonna give me the option to press harder, I'm gonna continue. Ah yes, the 6-foot lion man is easy to miss, very easy to miss in this wild anime world. Maybe. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard this after the fact.
Photograph? Meaning the one taken by the security camera?
She is not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. Why? You asked to be left out.
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, I didn't pick up the rest because for some reason it flips into auto for no reason, which is really annoying. There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs in the meeting. I'm sure the professionals have conceived everyone didn't require questioning. Convince everyone that they didn't require questioning. Press everything like a button, factory, working, holiday, overtime. Yeah! I went back to my trailer to get the script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. How did you know there was a murder before you went to Studio One? Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. No, that doesn't make sense! That doesn't make sense! How would she know there was a murder before she goes to Studio One? Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. No! Hey, Edgy's got it! Edgy's got it! Edgy! Edgy! Your Honor, I have an objection with the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. There, we got you, bitch! Got you, bitch! That's why he's best. He is a good boy. He's learning. He's not as much of an asshole in this bit. He's our teammate. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you've just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? After the shit he's been through in this, I wouldn't be surprised. I appreciate your concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement regardless of how the court sees my role. Less edgelord, more edge, more lord. Yes! Our Lord Edgy Man. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? Edgeworth has a lower tolerance for bullshit than he does for court losses. Yes! I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So, the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. Oh, will you? I knew that Hannah was injured and couldn't do any scenes, so I left them behind. No, you couldn't. You weren't there. How would you have known? How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director, You have to find something to peg this on her here. Well, everything you've done now will be wasted. I believe in you, Mick. Go get him. I was with Sal in the old bag when we found the body. Let's have a look over there. The assistant was there too, and Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security I knew that Hammer was injured, so I couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Do I have something that proves that? Let me check this. That disproves she would have known. It was supposed to be present when he got the injury? Because I don't think he would have known. I don't think Sal makes sense.
Hold it!
Yeah, same thing. I'm not sure. Unsure. So that's because this is the only new line. I assume that's the end. Yeah, that's the end of it. That's the only new line, so that has to be the only one we can do. So it's something that I can prove that he didn't know. The file itself doesn't really make sense. Let's throw it out and use it. Hey, it was right! You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Oh, because she said Hammer was injured, but it wasn't Hammer that was injured. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in his photo, but that's because he's imitating Will. Hammer wasn't the one who was actually injured! She's got it! But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when he was doing this, well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. We're double teaming this bitch. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Phoenix and Edge were spit-roasting the witness. Yes! Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez! Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Because they don't want to go to jail! Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? Does the prosecution have anything to say either? Because we're besties right now. In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I'm gonna say yes. I don't know what it is yet, but yes, I'll try. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. I mean, I can only assume it's this. Yeah, I did it. Good luck, son, because I don't know. A criminal that doesn't even know how they did their own crimes. It was because of the other guy. I can only think of this.
Take that!
This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I? Miss Vasquez. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role was the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. Oh, did she do it to defend? Was she defending herself from Mr. Hammer? What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. That explains a lot, because one of the things I was thinking about this case was that no one seemed to have a clear reason for the murder. So this makes so much sense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Self-defense! Ah! Self-defense! Oh my god, this fucking game and its fucking puns. Oh my god. Hello, paper, welcome. Oh, what? 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 Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Da 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 da. I don't know, YouTube must like you, Paper. Yeah, she broke it! So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez! Try to remain calm! No! No! How could this... It was an accident! Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! Was this her, like, husbando? Is she grieving? Please. Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. See, this is why I don't need action scenes with tennis rackets. Yeah, the tennis rackets are the problem. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears that you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found. So is only natural, not evil. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Da da da! We saved him! The chance of death by implement when playing tennis is low, but not zero. It's true. It's true. And that is all. This court is adjourned. Ugh. Hydrate. I am hydrating very quick. I am. Defendant lobby. 12 minutes past 1. District Court. Defendant lobby 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yeah, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that you wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think you tried to frame me for the murder. It's sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright, huh? Tell me why did Mr. Hammer blame you? Tell me why. 'Cause he was jealous, most likely. Technically speaking, the chances of anything coming from Mars was 1,000,000 to 1, they said. The chances of anything coming from Mars was 1,000,000 to 1, but still, they come. I freaking love War of the Worlds, bro. Thank you for reminding me of that. What a wonderful thing to be reminded of. I remember my mum told me that when my granddad first listened to War of the Worlds, he had nightmares. He couldn't sleep. Where's my mouse go? Mouse! Mouse died. Mouse died while I was talking about War of the Worlds. Blech. It's the Martians! Stealing my mouse battery! No, my jelly! I have a crochet jellyfish hanging off my mic stand and it decided to fall down. I'll have to fix that later. Mouse caught a cold and died. It's back! Resurrected. Do I have any evidence showing why Mr. Hammer would... Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because you love. Because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was introduced to acting in a kid's show, and as the villain to boot. Kids love the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. You could have just told me about it. I would have changed places many times. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. And so am I. So am I. Especially, I'm glad Edgeworth is probably the most relieved. Congratulations, WP! Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Oh yeah, they were cancelling the show! Is something wrong? No, of course not! Nick, Edgeworth! Oh, hello Edgeworth. I haven't seen your sprite outside of the courtroom yet, and you are extra intimidating right now. Baddie and Kid Show is well better than the goodie. Case in point, Rotten Robbie from Laser Tap. The baddies are normally very much liked by, like, Tumblr. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad. No, stop it, stop going so fast. No, I really want to thank you. Fast Quest would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you, I'm Powers. He is a son. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet? Again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Oh my god! Edgeworth! Edgeworth, are you confessing? Did they have a fling in college? They were roommates. Yowie, 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 yowie. Unnecessary feelings? Oh no, it's one-sided. It's one-sided and Phoenix has no idea. Nick, come on. Yes, unease and uncertainty and a fluttering in my heart. Aren't those kind of necessary? Why does Edgeworth give me Otome guy vibes? Because he's broody. He's the broody option in an Otome game. And this whole pose is very Otome boy. They only serve to get in my way. Nick, do you think love can bloom in the courtroom? You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Edgy, I can't control that. It just depends on what cases I get. He's so afraid of his own feelings! Sweetie, we can date. I won't reject you. That's what I came here to tell you. Absolute sun. The sunniest sun. So afraid of his feelings. It's okay, honey. Mr. Right? Was that guy your friend? We're more than just friends, Will. We're more than friends. What? Friends? As if they're husbands! They're rivals that smooch. Rivals that smooch. Right, Nick? Yeah. For now we are, I guess. Until I propose. His heart is in a steel cage, but it can be melted by heat of passion. Yes, it can! Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? You are, honey. We'll explain when you're older. Two lawyers, children in a courtroom, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Well, it started with a drunk night in college, Maya. A drunk night at law school. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite the stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Pink Princess! Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. Here, you'll have to read this to find out Hansi's... the summer Hikaru died! I'm gonna watch that. That's coming out at the moment. It's out, first episode's on Saturday. And I'm looking forward to being a little bit spooked. No, that accident 5 years ago, not one of the bar with that. That was not an accident. Accidentally in love. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. Wait, so he's gonna be in the princess outfit? I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. So Will Powers is playing the pink princess? Oh no, what's wrong with Edgeworth? Oh no. That is amazing. That was so fun. So silly. So fun. This is a good game. Yes, please. Save. New stuff. What's a little opening cutscene? We haven't had one of those in ages. Boats. Boat. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Sploosh. Edgeworth! Are we defending Edgeworth? I'm so excited. Husband, I'll save you, husband. I don't believe this. That's too edgy. Edgy Edgeworth gets saddled with feeling, then immediately goes and shoots someone. That's not how you deal with feelings, Edgy. That's not a healthy coping... Murder is not a healthy coping mechanism. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, it's not obvious. I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. So you can train? Things men will do to avoid therapy. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Murder is not a healthy coping mechanism. Yes, correct. I will happily be quoted on that. Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gold Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but in the breaks, then you just take a cold shower or something? Not me, I've been seeing a therapist for the past year, and you haven't committed any murders yet! Yay! Proud of you! Any day you get through without committing a murder is a win. If it's not a healthy coping mechanism, that means it should be a hobby. No! It's not healthy! It's not healthy for you and your future prospects, and it's not healthy for the person you murder. Death is somewhat unhealthy. Good idea! So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy. In a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident Gordy is the real deal. Oh boy. No. I did a fake yawn and it turned into a real yawn. That's just rude. Biology, why are you like this? Death is only a minor inconvenience. It's pretty inconvenient, to be honest. You can't really do anything after you've died. And we don't really know what's on the other side. You may have your own beliefs on that. But I'm not sure. Be totally honest. I like to believe that some of the afterlives on the TikTok sitcoms are real, like Hell's Bells or Death and Martha, because in Hell's Bells the Hell's first few levels are just therapy, and you can work your way up to going into heaven, which I think is lovely, or get reincarnated once you've had your therapy, and I'd like that. Brady doesn't know about the after-death Hall of Pudding. I don't know about the after-death Hall of Pudding. It sounds great, though. I would like to eat in the after-death Hall of Pudding. Oh, you should believe me that death is somewhat unhealthy. You cannot have her health if you are dead, therefore it is unhealthy. Can't I share real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gold Lake, but this time, it's murder! Consensual waterboarding is also somewhat unhealthy. Loch Ness Monster is stupid. Felix, the man who works with mediums. The man who's worked with his dead former boss twice now already. To be fair,
Death hasn't stopped Mia from coming back. That's true. If you happen to be from a bloodline of spirit mediums, maybe death truly is a minor inconvenience, but currently it's not. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? One of my VTuber Oshis waterboarded herself for fun. Unfortunately, she wasn't allowed to stream it, but she said it was okay. See, it's stuff like that that make me feel like I am too hinged to be a VTuber. I have too many brain cells left. I have too much sanity left. And this is why I'm not sure I could be a popular VTuber sometimes. People be crazy, bro. I'm too good to be a spirit medium. You're a spirit maximum! Maximum spiritual pressure! The only cute whisper, it's called a spirit. Oh, you love me because I am more sane? That's nice. I suppose I'm a refreshing difference. She can't read though. I tried. Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. Come on, Briny. We need you to be a popular VTuber so bold folks can have... No! No representation here! Don't worry, you've done something even tougher than that. Write a book. That's true. I've written multiple books. And recorded an audiobook. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder. What? I have a what face. When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let me go find out, Nick. Yeah. Who, what, where, why, or how? Moida! So much Moida in this game. Let's go. Let's go talk to him right now. Edgeworth! I know you said never to talk to you again, honey, but I'm here to help you. You know, Nick. We've all been here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to many people. Hello, good sir. Don't glare at me like that. Don't glare at me like it. I'm gonna try help you. Oh, of course he fucking walked away. Oh, you son bastard. It's okay, sweetie. Daddy feels make you feel better. Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here? So, you've come to laugh at the falling attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? I don't think we've all been imprisoned on Christmas Day for why dead one time or another. No, I don't think we have. I mean, he could just leave the room. He could just ask them to take him back to his cell, I believe. Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have much free time. We can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do.
Actually, he's right. I hoped you would come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. Not you, husband. Don't see me in this horrible state. I didn't want you to see me like this either, believe me. I didn't want to see you like this, believe me. I love the yaoi too. We're gonna go full in on it because it's so good. Alright, honey, tell me what happens. Edgeworth? Oh, or do you mean like the wah? I don't think I have that, but we can find small distractions for immersion. Oh, wait, I know how I can do it. I know how we can do it with very little changes to the screen, and without me having to get another screen going. Right, I need to fill. Yeah, give it a minute, I'm figuring something out. I might need to do this. I need to refresh this. A minute. Small. I'm not gonna draw the owie. Why is it like this? I might give up on this at some point, but I wanted to just okay, it's not working, which is a shame. I wanted to like overlay paint over it, and then we could draw hearts around him, and then it would be great. I had this working. This is how I did the thingamajig. Yes. Figure it out. So we do that. And then if I put it over him here, we can put on an then we make it so it's like this. this, and then we can draw on it. We just draw some hearts. I want some, like, it needs to be bigger lines. We can't be having hearts that small, that's silly. Calligraphy pen. Where's my... No. Hearts. We heart him. Do you not think it's beautiful? Phoenix vision! It's perfection. I know what you're on about. This is wonderful. Art with Brady drawing hearts around. Phoenix vision. This is how Phoenix sees him. I don't want to see the scroll bar up there. Perfection. And now I just have to hide that when he's not on the screen. Heart that key! Oh my god, could we have like a little heart of it coming in? That would make me very happy. I don't think we can. Sorry, I'm getting horrifically distracted now by doing this. We love the random prison god, we do. I'm not stalling! I'm just trying to get this to work. I could probably do it easier here, you know. It's just, what if... We'll leave it. I'll leave it. I promise I'll stop. I'll keep playing. We just have to make sure I turn this off when it's not itchy. Don't stall, shame. She's got complicated feelings about Adam. My feelings about anime husbandos are not complicated at all. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! This is why I need to be aware. This is why it'd be better to have hockey. Can I very quickly press Steam Deck button on? Very quickly. OBS Studio. Source visibility. See that one. Visibility. Yes! Wonderful. Okay, cool. Right, we're ready. Help me. You. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in trials. And I beat you on every single one, motherfucker! Hey! Sure, you got lucky in 1 or 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. I mean... Nick, he's insulting you, Nick! Why am I always the one who gets angry? Because I deserve better, but... I'm messing with things. He's usually half a second away from ending his sentences. Bah! He is! If we're not against Edge, who's gonna be the prosecutor? I don't know. The murder took place at Gore Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see, no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really? Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Because we are not his friends. But that's okay. I don't want to be part of this pink. I need to take this down. Yeah, take this down. Yay! I'm not pink anymore. Okay. So I guess we'll need to go to Gordy and see what happens. Don't resist the pink, 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 pink. Oh my god, I have that thing on the side. Can I get rid of it? What is this? Anyway. Oh, that's the size of the brush. Oh, I didn't realize we had that in paint. How big could it go? Easily distracted? Me? Never. No, that's not possible. I'm not easily distracted by anything. I am laser focused. Make the rose pink, embrace it! I don't know why the rose didn't change for you. I will trigger it specifically. Unless you got really unlucky and it just picked white again, that is actually technically possible. Ow! Truly my favorite. Like I said, I don't know what you're on about. It's in touch. We have a pin. If you don't know what it is, it's either that or help remember. There we go. So there's the actual, like, what this is, if you're ever confused. You can pick them. December 25, Gore Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened. Benjamin, why is it not working for you? Why not? You're in YouTube members, it should work. Oh, there we go. The rose change worked. Well, that's good. Don't know why the cats didn't work for you. I triggered them for you anyway. I could see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of any of us. There's enough of any of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. color. Gamba, 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 gamba. Blue. Can you get pink? I'm pretty sure there is a pink in the selection. Let me check. There might not be. Purple. There's purple, red, orange, yellow, black, green, blue. There isn't a pink. There is no pink. I should add a pink. I'll try put a note to add pink. Pink, 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 pink. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested Attorney Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the only one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out me face, pal. Yes, sir. We'll roll pink one day. Briny Rose Blood Flame. I'm not as cool as Miss Bloodflame, obviously. Detective Gumshoe was kind of scary today. Recruits! Ugh. Ugh. Hey! You're that Harry guy, Harry Butts. Right! Phoenix Wright! Will he ever learn my name? And just what you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. What a change in tone. It's also gotten very dark. I need to take a minute to turn on my light because the darkness has arrived. Like the black rose in my hair. And then I just pull my mouse off my desk. Make sure we're at. I didn't knock my microphone, no, oh, and then I did it again. It's fine. I'm trying to say my boy, I mean roommate. I mean former roommate. Bring it! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Oh, you don't say. What's going on? What happened? What happened? Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? You don't know, pal? No. Well, okay. Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds, lawyer. Head in the... Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat, there were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? Edgeworth, you don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right! Who cares what the witness says? I care! You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all, the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us. Hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Aww, defense request.
Do you know who will be Edgeworth's defense attorney at tomorrow's trial?
He hasn't gotten one yet.
What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take the case.
Why not?
Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd asked you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out, Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. I will.
Who was the witness?
Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up tomorrow at the trial. Was there only that one witness? Prove you're worthy of your husband's love. We will. A murder trial on the holiest of days. Boxing Day is sacred for recovering from overeating on Christmas Day and continuing to overeat on the leftover snacks. Incredibly important. Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. I'm surprised no one else has mentioned Christmas yet. I feel like we would have to mention it. Sorry. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up a willing witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I had forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa. Shut up, child. Let's examine the area. So it's Gorge Nature Park. This side says Gorge Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend, but no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Can we go down here? No clues. Can we not go down the path? Go further in? Apparently not. Is there anywhere else to go? Not quite. I mean, we can go try talk some sense into this dumbass who we love. Yeah, there we go. No, we cannot talk sense into him. I present my attorney badge. Your attorney badge. Edgeworth, let me defend you. It's finally useful! Huh. Good one, right. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me, just a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt. Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? You can sooner take the sun out of the sun ray than you can take stripes off a tiger. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I guess every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. I love you. And I don't want you involved. You, in particular, I cannot ask you to do this for. I love you. But, bro, did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask. Isn't Edgeworth the same age, so he's going to have similar professional experience, right? I don't know, it's highly implied. Maybe he graduated earlier? Maybe he's like a genius and he graduated earlier, so he got out into and started building his career earlier. But you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Fuck. Bro, I love you, bro. Don't make me say it, bro. Just let me defend you, bro. Bro, this is what two bros do for bros. Bro, close your eyes. What are you seeing? Nothing. That's my world without you, bro. Bro. Maybe he's very smart. The genius dumbass combo is very popular. Yeah, he could be. Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate somewhere else. But Nick. Back here, maybe? Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case. Brodix right at Miles Edge, bro. Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you'd offended him and lost, your reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying right over and over again. Oh my. His crush was real. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Phoenix is specialized in bullshittery. He has to do this. Exactly! This is right up his alley. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? Oh, I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Buying something? No, sir. Not yet. But there's a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh? Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you would. I gotta go. Any last thing you wanna ask me before you head out? Autopsy report would be great, thank you. Oh, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up an autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down, see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Not that we couldn't have just Googled it, but sure. I don't know when this is set, though. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe? What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Thank you! You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, I don't have time to think about not giving you they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right? Now let's get investigating. But we will have to investigate next time. Next week. Where there will be more Phoenix Wright. Next time on Phoenix Wright, we'll walk around a park with Maya and go bother Gumshoe at the precinct. And hopefully convince
our boyfriend to let us represent him in court. They had a flip phone earlier, so I think this is before smartphones. But Yellow Pages would exist. Exactly. I don't think it should be hard to find the police precinct in a place, but you know, should be easy. Like if you live somewhere, you should probably know where it is. But anyway, that is all for today. Thank you so much everyone for coming. Thank everyone in chat. Thank anyone lurking. Thank anyone who watches the VOD. I really appreciate you coming. And hope you enjoyed. And no matter which way you decided to watch it, it's been a while. I haven't done this outro in a while. If you have not already, I would highly appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I did maybe lose a few subs because of taking a break, so hopefully we can build those back up, please. And if you have done all the free stuff and you would like to support me in other ways, you can do so via YouTube membership, like emotes, exclusive stream, Discord channel, merch discounts. I may be incredibly late on the exclusive stream for this month. No, I did do it, didn't I? Did I? I don't know, I'm gonna have to check. I forgot. There's Patreon, where you get short notice, exclusive stream, merch discounts, free books. There's the Kofi, where if you like my emotes, you can commission me to do some. There's my merch store, and get you books, first edition copies of books that I've written, a notebook, pillow, stickers. Crochet potatoes. If you would like any other crochet items, you can find Brownie Rose Crafts on Etsy. And last but not least, get your butts over to Audible and pick up my audiobook and give it a nice review after you've listened to it. Please do that. It helps a lot. Glad your week off went good. Try to come out. I will do my best not to melt. It's very difficult not to, but we're trying. I will see you tomorrow for Limbus Bus. We're gonna do some rolls for Sinclair and Mersault, methinks, because I want my gun team. Pew pew gun team. Pew pew gun team. But until then, until tomorrow, I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Brownie Rose Smith, Land in the Forbidden Library. Goodbye.